So the reason I enjoyed it more on my second viewing, on this viewing, is because, like you guys are mentioning, a lot of my first viewing was just like me pointing at the screen, being like, "Oh, it's the thing, it's that guy, and it's that Easter egg, and oh my god, Zorro's right there."
Robin pops up for half a second.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And on my second viewing, I was like, okay, remove that part of my brain, and I was just enjoying the short film for what it was. And I'm not gonna lie, during the final scene, I actually started tearing up.
I mean, it's very emotional.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was definitely like, I was making like a lot of commentary, and then during the last final scene, you could like physically see like my eyes start tearing up, and I'm like, go on, don't do it.
One Piece just has that like special thing, man. Especially when you've been following it for as long as, you know, the series has been going on for, especially if you've been there since like the very beginning. Like, it just, something about it just makes you feel like just a kid again in like the best way possible. And I don't know how it manages to do that every single time. Oh, yeah. Look at
You're like, this is me just like holding back the tears.
That's a real One Piece man, boys. That's a real One Piece man right there.
Should give you a hug, God, Jesus.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you the moment where it was just like, see, I'm like taking deep breaths because I'm like, hold it back. But like the one where like really got my eyes watering was just hearing Luffy say "set sail," and when she goes over and just hearing, I don't know, something about that. Just like it just brought me back to my entire childhood, like hearing Luffy say that every week and seeing that from like, I think they chose the perfect main character for the short film because she is just a fan. And so she's kind of like the audience surrogate. So seeing the Straw Hat Pirates through her eyes was just like, it brought me like so many fucking emotions.
Yeah.
And just watching this just like made me realize I fucking love One Piece, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love One Piece.
Every aspect of this.
This is the...
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I feel you though, dude. I feel that's so hard.
I was like, I'm a real man. I'm a real man.
Yeah, I feel that's so hard, dude.
I'm a real fucking man. Oh, man.
I mean, every aspect of this felt like a labor of love, really.
Yeah.
Totally.
It felt like everyone gave it everything.
Yeah, it just really made me realize, like, man, I fucking love One Piece, and also, man, I really got to finish One Piece. Like, I really need to read this shit again, man. So good.
Yeah, because is this the first time you've watched anything One Piece anime related? Because you've only
yeah, that was also interesting because I was like, I don't.
Oh, you got to hear the voices.
Yeah, I'd never heard the voices before.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun.
Was it like as you envisioned?
I guess it's so weird when you read manga. You have this like just this internal voice that you give everything, and then hearing them say stuff. Also, like pronunciations. That's also weird.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know how you. What's the? I always called it like
Shabondi.
Shabondi. They said Shabondi. I was just like, I was in my head. I'm like Sabadoy or something. I was Sababoy. Because you realize when you read manga, you never have to say the word.
Yeah.
So you just kind of like it's almost like even like a pattern recognition. I don't actually even like say the word. I just see the letters.
Yeah.
And I'm like that thing. Boom.
It's like, yes, Sababundi Island.
Sababadoy. Like I don't even like. It's like I don't even know what the word is. Like in my head, like I'm trying to think of it. I'm like,
Shabondi.
Why is it Shabondi?
Shabondi because it comes from the word shabondama, which means bubble.
Oh.
Yeah. The Japanese word for bubble is shabondama, so Shabondi.
Because I was always like, why do they not pronounce it Sabity, innit?
Sabity Island.
Sabity Island, mate. Yeah, because like I think watching this made me realize that even though I'm a manga reader now, and mostly I'm a manga reader because of the One Piece pacing for the anime, which is like way too mega slow, but nothing I think can affect me as much as watching an anime adaptation of it. because I think there's just something magical about the One Piece anime adaptation. And
Yeah.
I come back every now and again to watch like some of the big, mega important scenes in the newer anime.
It's because you get the music, you get the animation, and it's like they just keep barraging you with emotions.
Yeah.
And it's impossible to kind of like take a break.
Also, the voicing, like the voice actors now are just like, it's so iconic. Like every character now is just like, even though they've gone on to do other stuff, it's like, you know, Luffy's voice actress, Tanaka Miyomi, has done so many roles, but she's just Luffy now, like for a lot of people. So like when you hear Luffy speak, it's just like, fuck, that's Luffy.
Also, it's just like it's something about every time you hear that first little intro where you talk about
message, Scott.
So I don't know this.
yeah. It's just every time you hear that, I'm like, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm a boy again.
It takes you right back to the first opening.
Yeah, because I think part of the reason I love One Piece so much is that there's just something magical about the energy it gives off. Watching it makes me feel like a kid again. You forget that you're a fucking adult, and it invokes this sense of wonder and joy that you kind of like forgotten how you feel like as an adult. And it's so fucking rare.
Yeah, it's like it goes back to that moment of like, yeah, I'm about to go on this fucking awesome adventure with the Straw Hat Crew, and like, there's just this like childish wonder and excitement about that One Piece is like one of the only anime that from my childhood that just like really gives that visceral feeling to me about. So I completely get why you react like this, because that was me as well on the inside when Luffy was like, shit, go down, I was just like, yeah.
I was like, because I'll be honest, I didn't cry the first time. I think I cried this time just because I was like, not like, I was more like, I know what's going to happen, and I was just, I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it. This is
I
what
think I was still just pissed off that I got spoiled. Fuck, man.
So funny.
I fucking should have just read before. So I regret it.
Yeah, great recommendation, Grant.
Yeah, well, I mean, this wasn't me. This was the
Patreon. Sorry, Patreon. Good recommendation.
Yeah, unfortunately, Garnt recommended the other thing.
Okay, so Garnt and I had read the first volume of this when we did the Manga Awards stream last year. So I had known about it, and I knew that Garnt was on his bullshit when he was like, "Hey, we should continue reading this on the podcast."
Can you explain what this manga is, people who don't know? Because
Sure.
I'd never heard of this thing before.
Yeah, sure. So it's a up and coming Yuri manga.
Yep.
Basically about a high school girl who is in a secret relationship with another girl in her class. But I guess, you know, as high schoolers are in a lot of these like romance situations, you know, they're very like conflicted. They don't know what they want.
No,
you know,
it's not fucking conflicted.
it's conflicted.
No.
It's conflicted in the most. Okay, so to explain the manga in one sentence, it's basically a bunch of characters, a bunch of girls who are for the streets. That's the only way to describe it.
First of all, though, so it's set in a high school, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone is lesbian. What's up with this?
Everyone's lesbian.
Why is everyone lesbian?
Because
in
in
this
Yuri
school?
manga, everyone's lesbian.
It's just the one. Okay, to be fair, only is it an all-girls school?
It's an yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have four characters, all four are lesbian. What are the
Yeah.
odds? I'm just saying, pure maths now. Come on, let's talk.
Wait, who's the fourth lesbian?
No. The fourth is an implied lesbian.
No, they're just friends.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just friends.
Yeah.
You
You're
think
talking about
I'm
you-
going to believe that
You
guy?
talking about Yuki?
The one who likes the one who likes
The one who likes
Nanase.
Nanase.
Yeah.
Yuki,
Her best friend, right?
Her best friend.
Yeah.
Right?
Best friend.
Yeah. You know, Yuki. It's
She's lesbian.
Not
no.
confirmed.
It's
Dude,
not
you know
confirmed.
she's
Not
lesbian.
confirmed.
You know she's
It's not
lesbian,
confirmed.
God. They implied heavily she was lesbian.
She's implied lesbian, but it's not canon
Okay,
yet.
Yeah.
before we get into this, this is basically, to all the viewers who are listening or watching, this is basically a scientifically engineered manga to please Garnt. There's no other way about it.
It's Yuri domestic girlfriend. It's the way
It's
to describe
domestic
it.
girlfriend cranked up to 10.
Yeah,
Like,
I would even say, reading this for the first time, I'm like, you know what? Maybe domestic girlfriend isn't that wild after all. Maybe domestic girlfriend is actually kind of normal.
So to put it into context, we originally were only going to read the first 2 volumes.
Yeah.
But then I guess Garnt went ahead and was just, got curious and was like, hey boys, we should instead read up until volume 3.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you said that, because volume 3 is when shit goes
I
wild.
really pushed for it because Joey was like, I've already bought the first 2 volumes. I literally sent him the links on Amazon being like, buy now. Read it on your Kindle.
Yeah.
No, we are doing this. We are doing this. So the reason I recommended it to him is because I just like to see my friends suffer. That's pretty much it.